Hey guys, MGH here and welcome back to my career mode with Arsenal, and now I should start saying with France as well. So as you know, I did accept a contract with France. I'm now the international team manager of France and also of Arsenal obviously as well. And the first match of this video is going to be against QPR. Very fitting, seeing as Arsenal played QPR very recently, yesterday as I'm recording this. I should be uploading this one today. And there is Witsel or Witsel or however you want to pronounce his silly name. He is now going to be making his debut for the team. So this is an important match for him, you know. It sets the pace of his career mode with me. Or not his career mode, but his season with me. And his career in general. So not a bad start there. Straight away he gets a shot on goal within the 5th minute. And had to pull off a save. And Cesar was brilliant in real life yesterday. And he is fantastic in this game as well. I have no idea why he signed for QPR. He could be playing for the best teams in the world. I really mean that. And 36 minutes in, we had that second chance there, and then it was half-time. There was just absolutely nothing going on in this match. It was just one of those games where, you know, I had a few chances here and there, 6 shots, 3 on target, but no goals. It just, yeah, you know, it was just one of those matches. I decided to switch it up actually quite early on. I didn't feel like the team was quite working well together. I wanted to get Witsel in a much more attacking position, I guess. So I put Fellaini on and switched Fellaini into the defensive midfield with Witsel, and then moved Gervinho out wide and put Witsel on that cam position because Santi Cazorla got really tired really quickly, and I guess he's just a little bit tired right now. But this I get really lucky here. I have no idea why the referee thinks this is a penalty. He's just pulling me back a little bit. I was controlling Witsel and I tried to do a Rabona cross, and Onua, I can't pronounce his name properly, even though I've heard it a million times before on TV. He decides just to pull my shirt a bit and knock me back. I mean, you can see here, Witsel's very difficult to hold off. He's very strong and fast, you know. And not a penalty. Not in a million years is that a penalty. But we're going to take it. You know, we needed 3 points. We're away from home. 3 points is so important to me when I'm away from home. Not so much when I'm at home. Because, well, actually, technically, you should be... This is a great penalty, by the way. You should be wanting to get 3 points at home, guaranteed, because you are at home, you know, and then focusing all your efforts on kind of pulling out results away if you can. And that's what I'm certainly doing at the moment. And that, oh my god, what a cross from to Kerzhakov from Isla or Isla. It depends how you want to pronounce it. I think I'm going to go with Isla. I think that's probably the most likely, seeing as he's from the Italian league originally. It might be a bit more easy to pronounce Isla. Because I don't know if any of you guys have friends in real life who have the name Isla. For me, someone was called Isla with that name. So I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, but it was a really nice goal there. Isla's assist, Isla's assist, and Kerzhakov getting his first goal of the season. And then Fellaini... Sorry, my throat's still repairing, by the way. Oh yeah, sorry for no video yesterday, guys. My throat was killing me, and I finally got enough courage to push my throat through a decently long commentary. So anyway, Fellaini with his first goal of the season as well, and that made it 3-0. So the changes I made earlier on in the second half really did help out, and getting 3-0 away from home against QPR is great. I wish Arsenal could have done that in the Premier League yesterday. Even though it was at Emirates, we still only won 1-0, and it was an offside goal as well, so we got a little bit lucky, you could say. And then I get a message from Ogbonna saying that he would like a little bit more money because he feels like he's playing, you know, really well. And you know what? I felt quite happy to do so. I've had this before. I think it's been 2 players before, and both times I've failed to, you know, increase it and let them be happy. So this time I just thought I'm going to give him what he wants. He wanted a year, or the chief executive said I should sign him on for a year, but I was thinking, why would I do that? You know, why would I only want him for another year? So I decided to put 3 years on the contract, and he did in fact accept. I couldn't find the highlights where he actually said thank you or something, so he did accept, guys. I've kept Ogbonna. And as you saw there, it's now time for the international matches. So, I did accept a contract with France, as you guys know, 2 episodes ago. Although I didn't record the footage of me actually accepting it, I obviously did, because look at this. I'm picking the team, and what a team it is. Up front, I've gone for the 4-3-3 holding formation, with Ben Arfa on the right, Ribery on the left, and Benzema in the middle. And that is potent. But if you look here, we're actually currently 3rd in the table now that I've taken over. 4 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. So we're really going to need to turn this around. It's only 14 points. It's not enough to guarantee me going through to the World Cup, so at the moment I was just focused on winning this game. So important. Whoever managed before me did a pretty terrible job. You know, 2 losses as France in this group isn't good enough. You know, the group really isn't that bad. The best team behind me is Denmark, I would say. And Greece are up there. They've got a decent team, but this is who we're playing up against today. Sorry, I forgot to mention it is against Greece. And really, France should be winning this game, not only just in FIFA, but in real life. You know, France have a very, very, very good national team, and that is why I took it. They've got such a great squad to rotate with, so many great players in every position, so that is the definite reason why, you know, I thought I'd take France over Portugal, for example. Although, I was thinking the other day, what other teams would I have gone for? Mavuba goes through on goal there, unlucky not to score. But what are the other teams I would have accepted? Probably England, maybe Spain, definitely would have accepted Brazil. And same with Italy. I think I would have gone on Italy as well. They're a pretty nice team with Pirlo, especially, and Balotelli. But France seemed like a really good option, especially for now. And I finally get my breakthrough after the first half ends. 48 minutes in, and Ben Arfa goes through on goal, and it's a really nice finish. That's where you want Ben Arfa. Most people who use Ben Arfa in this game like to go out really wide on the touchline, pretty much. Do loads of stupid 5-star skills and then lose the ball. For me, Ben Arfa is deadly when he cuts in from that right side on his left foot on the edge of the box and finesses it past the keeper, and that's what he did there. It was a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant goal. And at this point, I was all over them, to be honest. I was getting shots everywhere, from every side of the pitch I was shooting, you know, just having loads of opportunities to score again and make it 2-0. You guys know I like the 2-0 cushion. And I brought on some substitutions. I decided to bring on Nasri at this point, as well as Remy and Gourcuff. Remy is absolutely class. It's going to be difficult for me to decide between Benzema and Remy. I might have to find a formation that suits the team, so I can have Benzema and Remy up front. You can see Remy goes through on goal here. And it's an easy finish. Literally, as soon as he comes on, a few minutes later, he scores. Benzema's definitely going to have a problem with his position. I love Benzema. I think he's brilliant. But Remy just seems just as good, if not better. So I will have to work out how to do that. That's the beauty of being a manager, though, eh? And Nasri gets the ball out here on the right wing. I took him off for Ben Arfa. And that's a really nice Berber spin there. And he kind of sets this attack up. Passes it into Cabaye. Now, if you look at the replay, you wonder why the hell Cabaye was not marked. Now, watch this. This is dodgy. This is actually dodgy. Look at Remy. He's pushing the guy away. Look. I think that's a foul. But regardless, that made it 3-0. And we held on to the end and didn't concede. So, clean sheet. 3 goals against Greece. Not too bad, if I say so myself. And don't forget, that was away as well. But now we move on to another game. This is the last game of the episode, guys. And it's against Northern Ireland. And I decided to change up my defence. Mbaiwa, I wanted to play as a right back because I wanted Sarko in my centre back position. So I did in fact take off Sanya. Sanya's great on this game. He just feels so like a bit slow now. He's lost his pace over the last season. So I think for some reason I'm gonna have to get rid of him. But look at this shambles. What the fuck is that? I was swearing at this point. Mavuba apparently scored an own goal, but watch this. It's just absolute bollocks, and of course the replay gets skipped. I didn't even press skip. It's the game knowing it was a shit goal. It's EA trying to troll me, that's what it is. But Loris completely fails the catch, and that is a great stop on the line by Mavuba. Watch this, though. Like, seriously. Why wouldn't you hit... Look at Loris, he's just like, yeah, that ball looks like a nice round shape. Oh, it's gone in, bollocks. Oh, sacre bleu. I mean, that's what he'd be saying. But as soon as that happened, I wanted revenge, you know, and I went straight up the other end. And Benzema gets his first goal while under management of MGH. That was a really nice finish as well. But having said that, Remy would have finished that no problem as well. So it's going to be really difficult, that. But anyway, 1-0. Northern Ireland definitely showing up a decent team here. You know, I didn't think that I was going to struggle at all with this. And as you can see, another great chance from there. But luckily, my defender stepped up at the right time, Sacco, and it was offside. That could have been easily be 2-1. But like I said, they've definitely showed up today. They're doing really good. They've got a really decent team. Davies in midfield, by the way, the guy I did the gold review on. Cathcart scores an absolutely insane header there. He worked so hard. I mean, I'm kidding. My defence. What am I doing? Look at this. What am I doing? I have absolutely no idea. I think I might have actually took my eye off the game for a second. I can't remember what I was doing. Maybe I was having a wank at the same... Oh, kidding. But yeah, pretty much awful. But as soon as I got that kick off, I was straight up the other end again with Benzema. Into the bottom right, and that is an absolutely fantastic finish from him on the half volley. Nice scissor kick. But I really like Benzema as well. This is so difficult. I'm really not liking this decision I'm going to have to make. I might try a 4-2-2-2 formation and put Benzema and Remy up front. That would be pretty deadly with, you know, Nasri and Ben Arfa either side of those two. That would be a really nice team. And then you've got Mvila and Mavuba in those defensive midfield positions. Maybe I'll give that a try next episode. But I set up a fantastic header for Ribéry there. He's not the kind of player you'd want in those positions for those headers, but he was there and he was always going to score that. It's a really easy finish at the end of the day. All he's got to do is plonk his head on it. No power required. The power comes all the way from the pass, off his head and into the top left. The keeper had no chance, and that made it 3-2. and I really wanted to just get that 2-goal cushion, you know, and Remy was straight on. I brought him on towards the end of the second half, and look at that, delightful chip. And as Cal Freezy would say, would you like some salt with those chips? But yeah, that's a really great finish from Remy, and he'd be happy with that. He's a great player, you know, I really can't rate him highly enough. Very quick, great finishing, and very pacey, obviously, like I just said, so very, very good player. And the full-time result was 4-2, 2 wins out of 2, which is absolutely great. I'm going to show you the group tables before we go now. So we were in third, and as you can see, that we've got Poland and Czech Republic, who are very good as well, but Denmark, I would say, is probably the second best in this group at the moment. And as you can see, it's very tight at the top there, 20 points, 19 points. So I need to keep my winning going, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you for watching.